I think you should still charge even though you are a smaller influencer. I made you £900. Don't ever feel like I'm only a small YouTuber, I'm ineffective. You don't know who you're influencing. Smaller influencers, you guys do have a really important voice, and just take your time. Believe in yourself. It's not because you're not good, it's because people can't see you. Prove yourself. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched, commented and liked on my last video, my last influencer video. Since then, I've been to Antigua, I've been to Italy, I've been traveling, working, and doing a bunch of other things. It's been a month today since I put that video out. I have so much content to show you guys, but I thought it'd be good for me to continue this series on influencers and spilling all kinds of tea everywhere. I never expected that video to do well. I didn't expect that video to have such a big impact. When it did, I was just like, check you guys out. This is stuff that you guys literally wanted to know, and I'm so honored, I'm so glad that I was able to share that with you. So I've also heard all of you guys cries, Breeny, start your own influencer agency. And I've heard your cry, so please, if you are interested, please fill out the form. It's gonna be in the description box, also gonna be in the comment section. Please fill out the form. It's just gonna be you registering your interest. There's nothing going on right now, but I just wanna see how many people I can get involved and see what the interest really is, because I can't really gauge it right now. So take some time to fill out the form if you are an influencer and if you're interested in signing up to Breeny's agency. Let's get popping, you know what I'm saying? So in this video, I'm going to be answering a question: should small influencers charge? And if so, how much? So I first want to correct a few things. My last video was solely me talking about brand deals. I know I've seen one response video and they were talking about like YouTube. I still stand by what I said. You can't make that much money on YouTube. I know the whole thing about CPM, the cost per milli, cost per 1,000 views or whatever. The only thing is, a YouTuber can't decide how much their CPM is. The people, the powers that be, the advertisers, they will work that out for you. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Also, what gives me any validation to speak about this topic? You aren't even a big YouTuber. Okay, first of all, yeah, I've been doing this thing. I've been doing this thing for 4 or 5 years, yeah. I'm not your normal influencer. My ear is always to the ground. I have influencer friends that have a lot of followers. I have friends that work in marketing, that work in influencer marketing. Like, I know the industry, I know what I'm talking about. I only saw like one comment that said that, but you know when you have like thousands of good comments, you always zoom into that one. Listen, I'm qualified to give this information, and I'm qualified because I care. I literally do care about you guys and care about people getting what is deserved of them, you know? Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first of all, it's really important for us to know what an influencer is. There are a lot of people that are going around thinking that they're influencers or whatever, when you're not. An influencer is someone that has the ability to influence people. I'll read the Wikipedia definition of it, okay? Influencer marketing is a form of marketing in which focus is placed on influential people rather than the target market as a whole. It identifies the individuals that have influence over potential buyers and marketing activities around these influencers. Okay, so basically an influencer is someone that has an influence around people. So your friends could be an influence to you. You know, you'll be out sometimes, you'll be like, oh, that's a really nice dress, where did you get it from? And they say, oh, I bought it from there. And you know, you're quick to go to the shop and buy them because you trust their judgment and you know like their track record, right? It's the same for influencers. There's so much to talk about. So how to actually get a following. There's no one strategy. You know, people follow people that they like. People follow people that have similar interests to them. People follow people that are trendy, that are current, that are relevant. Like, there's some people that I don't follow because they're not relevant to me. Like, I don't really follow men's fashion, so I'm not gonna follow a bunch of male bloggers. That's how it basically works. Can people relate to you? Do they like your style? Do they like the way you do your makeup? If you're a beauty blogger, can they actually learn something from your makeup tutorial? It's all based on influence and how many people you actually have access to influence. And a lot of you may be really focused on the outcome. Like, I wanna have this many followers, I wanna have this, but you're losing the process. And the beautiful thing about growing an audience is that people have come on the journey with you. Like I said, I've been doing this for like 4 years. Compared to some other people, it's not that long, but 4 years for me is a long time for people that say to me like, I've been following you since 2012, 2000 and can't even do maths. I've been following you since 2014. It's just like, wow, you guys have actually grown with me, and it's such a beautiful journey that you wouldn't want to rush it. People don't have to follow you. Like, I think a lot of us have to realize that we're not entitled to followers. Like, we are not entitled to followers. That's why you hear a lot of YouTubers so thankful, including myself, thankful for our followers, because if it wasn't for people actually following us, we would be absolutely nothing, you know? It's really important to build up a genuine audience. There's a lot of people out there that buy their followers, and trust me, it's not a good idea, because you put in all this work for what? Fake likes on Instagram, or fake likes on YouTube, or fake comments on YouTube. I don't even know how that YouTube buying likes and views works, but I know on Instagram you have a big following, but you only get like 20 likes on your photo. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. The beauty about influencing and being a blogger is that you actually get to share with real people your genuine interest, and that's how YouTube started. It used to be a person just like, oh guys, this is what I'm eating, or I found this new vegan recipe, or I found this new clothing store, or I found this new website, let's check it out, I want to share information. Blogging in the beginning was about sharing information. It was never about, oh my god, look how many people are following. It was never like that. And I know a lot of you are probably new to this new side of YouTube, or new side of blogging, vlogging, influencing, but in the beginning it was literally for the love of it. People bought cameras and filmed themselves putting on makeup for the fun of it. Michelle Phan, who was the biggest beauty icon vlogger, she did it for the love of it. She did it to share it and to help other people. So I think like the way that YouTube is going now, there's a lot of people joining in for the money. This is the way that I see it. Some people want to become influencers for the money, some people want to become influencers for the love of it, and some people want to become influencers for both. Neither is wrong, neither should be frowned upon. Like, if you want to just do YouTube for the love of it, go ahead. If you're not really concerned about brands and sponsorships, and you're just doing it because you genuinely love it, it's like a hobby, go for it. But if you're trying to build up your influence to create a business out of it, then there's also a strategy that you actually need to know. So sign up to my agency. Get the strategy. How do I build my following? You have to start with, who are you and what is your niche? Who's your target audience? Who are you trying to reach? If you're in beauty, you're in fashion, you're in makeup, you're in lifestyle, you're in travel, who is the audience that you want to reach? And then you have to cater your content to that audience. Also knowing that you can't just throw drabby quality videos. Not in 2018, baby. You gotta up the levels. Maybe in 2010, when nobody really knew about YouTube, you could use your iPhone to film. But babes, want me to be honest? Like, levels have changed. There's levels to this shit. Like, you gotta get a good quality camera. It doesn't mean that it has to cost thousands of pounds, but invest in your craft. Invest in a good camera. My camera that I'm using now is £500, even though it's broken and it like giving me trouble. It still works. You can see me clearly. You can see the highlight on fleek. Wow, I'm super hyped today. I don't know why. Find your niche and invest in your craft, and realize you may not be an overnight success, but the journey is better than the destination. There's so much that you learn along the way. There's so much you learn about yourself. There's so much that you learn about other people. There's so much you learn about business. It's amazing. Like, just take your time. And here's a question that I often get asked: should I reach out to companies? And I can't tell you yes or no, but me personally, one of my rules when I was first starting out was I will never reach out to nobody. Like, I would never beg anyone to work with me. And this is when I had like 20,000 followers. I don't know if that was a bit of pride. Probably was, but I always had this belief that if they want me, they'll come to me. And it's all about me becoming more visible. It's all about me perfecting my craft. Like I mentioned in my last video, I wasn't always consistent. It's not because I wasn't good. It's just like I had things that I had to like work through. I had to become more consistent. I couldn't just be posting whenever I felt like it. I had to actually get a schedule. For Instagram, I had to get a shooting day where I was going to take pictures. That's another tip that I'll probably say for another time. If you're a fashion blogger, I've got a tip for you, but join the agency. I got you. Like planning days to shoot outfits. I had to like plan videos. When I started to get more precise and treat it more like a business as opposed to just for fun. If you get good at your craft, if you get good at what you're doing, that people will genuinely come to you and they will see you. Most of the time online, especially on Instagram and how they change the algorithms, it's all about being seen and getting noticed. So if you are on YouTube and you feel like you're not getting noticed, not getting seen, think about your thumbnail, think about your content, think about your titles, think about how you can kind of jazz it up and make yourself more attractive. You just need one video to go viral and people will know your name. Like my last video, I've reached my target, like 100,000 followers, just because of my last video. And people are following me saying, oh, I didn't know about you before. It's not because you're not good, it's because people can't see you. It's all about visibility. I was building up my own worth. I was like realizing my own worth. And so if brands wanted to work with me, I would understand why, because I actually got this thing on Smash. Sometimes when you don't believe in yourself, when you don't believe in your magic, when you don't believe in what you're doing as an influencer, you can undercut yourself and undersell yourself. So if you're not sold on you, how are you going to get someone else to be sold on you? And that makes sense. Like, it does not make sense. You have to believe in your slay. You have to believe in your magic. You have to believe that what you have to offer is of value. Which brings me on to the title of this video. Should small influencers still charge? What does Breeny think? Yes, I think you should still charge even though you are a smaller influencer. And when I'm talking about smaller influencer, I'm thinking more from 5,000 followers to 10,000 to 100,000. These influencers are called micro influencers, and sometimes they have a better, well organized, connected, faithful audience than the ones that have 1 million or 3 million or even 500,000. A lot of people don't understand how things work, okay? And there's a lot of people, like brands, especially brands, they have little calculators and they work out how many followers you have, how many female followers do you have, how many 18 to 25. Brands want to know, is the demographic that they are looking for your demographic? Basically, brands just want to go through you to sell their product. So brands are paying you to reach a particular target audience. They're not just paying you because they feel like it. They're paying you because you have value. Please understand this, yeah? So if you're a micro influencer or a smaller influencer, if you can prove to these brands that if you talk about this product, you will actually make sales, then you can actually charge them a fee. I'm not saying charge them £5,000. Like, work out your following, work out your engagement, work out even smaller than that, the people that are really engaged. One way to see that, I know, is on Instagram, how many people, because I've got the demographic thing on my Instagram, and I'm going to show you view insights. So here's this photo that I took, and I'm wearing an outfit by Oh My Purple. If I click view insights, how many people saved this photo? It reached 62,000 people and it got 486 saves. Those are all potential buyers of the item that I'm shown in. Some people just like the photo, other people actually want to buy the outfit. But if in future I wanted to charge that brand, I can show them the analytics about how many people viewed it, how many people saved it, and they can also tell me how many people bought based on my photo. So you have to be able to prove yourself that you are actually able to generate sales. If that cannot be proved right now, influencers, you can use things such as affiliate links. Affiliate links is basically you sign up to this affiliate link and you basically put a link in your Instagram or put a link on your YouTube, and when people click and purchase the item, you basically get a percentage. Most of the time it's about a 10% of the item price. So you will make money if someone buys what you have recommended. That's also a really, really good way to start. If you're a small influencer starting out, you have affiliate links for REWARDSTLYE, 21 Buttons, eBay, Amazon. They all have affiliate link programs, REWARDSTLYE. I'll put all my links in the description box below to download the links. And you can basically make money just by recommending links. That's a good way to make some easy cash and also to be able to gauge how many people are purchasing based on your recommendation, which is good statistics to give to a brand if they come to you asking to work with you. You can be like, boom, this is the statistics. Yeah, I'm actually worth what I'm asking for. So it's all about knowing your worth and knowing that you can also deliver. This was about 1.5 years ago. I want to do a haul. I have to show them statistics that based on my haul and putting your clothes in my haul, I made misguided £900. Yeah. Oh. What? I made you £900. When I hit over the facts, Best believe she sent it to me. Yeah, that's right. You better know yourself. If you know you can deliver, don't ever sell yourself short. So back to what I was saying about like smaller influencers having a really good audience. Remember about a year ago when people were saying, oh, I'm done with these big YouTubers. I don't trust them. I'm going to watch smaller YouTubers reviews because it's more real and honest. And to be honest, like when money is involved, sometimes influencers' opinion can be swayed a little. I feel like smaller influencers, you guys do have a really important voice, and don't ever feel like I'm only a small YouTuber, I'm ineffective, no one listens to me. Like, you don't know who you're influencing. Do you know what I mean? So don't ever feel like, oh, I'm just a small YouTuber, I can never charge, or I can never make money, or whatever. Like, that's a limiting belief, and you need to cut it. Cheesy. Another way smaller influencers could make money is going on websites such as FAMEBIT. So in case you didn't know, there's also other websites out there that can connect you with brands, but I know a lot of influencers use it to get paid jobs. Also, my friend has one and it's called the Influencer Diary, and there are so many freaking amazing jobs on that app. And it's an app, you can basically just download it. If you see a job that you're interested in, you just have to apply, and that's basically it. And there's also another app called Takumi, I think, but they are really good. I see a lot of small influencers getting paid jobs. It may just be like £100 for an Instagram post, but if you're up for that, go for it. It's good money. I'll put all the links in the description box below and you can check it out, how to make money. How to make this money, honey. So I also know that the way that YouTube is set up these days, they're making it harder for people to just put out rubbish on YouTube, which I actually think is a really good idea. So basically nowadays, in order to get paid on YouTube, you have to have 4,000 hours worth of overall watch time views within 12 months, and you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. And the way that I look at things is so completely different. Like, the way that I see it is like, if I was a smaller influencer just starting up, it will make me want to work a lot harder just to make sure I get those 1,000 subscribers, put out content, bang this thing out. And I also know that it's not easy as well. It's not easy for everybody just to kind of like skirt, like just like blow up, you know. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes a year to get 1,000 subscribers. And do you know what? It's going to be worth it, because when you get those 1,000 subscribers, you're going to actually appreciate them. Honestly, these influencers that blow up big time, they don't have a care like smaller YouTubers or smaller influencers have. We actually care about our audience because we feel like we know them. I feel like I know some of you. You guys that constantly comment on my videos or my photos. On my Instagram, I've actually followed back people that constantly comment because I know that their heart is genuinely towards me. And I've even I've made friends off of like people contacting me or commenting on my pictures on Instagram. It actually feels organic and it feels really real. So don't ever despise the fact that you're a smaller influencer. And the last thing that I want to say is that if you want to grow, collaborate on your level. You have to collaborate on your level. And when I say your level, if you have 1,000 to 5,000 subscribers, yeah, say that's one niche. Collaborate on that level. Let your followers know their followers and their followers know your followers. It's all about collaboration. It's all about getting you out to another audience. Let's say you both do makeup, or you both do, say you're a white influencer and you're a black influencer. Sometimes those audiences don't always like cross. Black people watch black people and white people watch white people. That's real. That's a real deal about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You watch whoever you relate to. But if you're the white influencer did the video, the black influencer, you guys both came together, she will give you some black viewers and you will give them some white viewers. Not to make it about race, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. Collaborate on your level. That's the way that you grow. I'm actually a really bad example because when I first started out, I collaborated with those that were kind of higher than me. Some reason they actually liked me. Like, some reason the bigger YouTubers actually drew to me and they actually liked me. But it was organic and the collaborations were organic. I believe personally in organic collaborations. I feel like if your style fits in with mine, we can do a video, we can do whatever, you know. But I feel like you should always collaborate on your level because it's all about exposure. So like I was saying, if you have 1,000 to 5,000, you guys collaborate. If you have 5,000 to 10,000, you guys collaborate. If you have 10,000 to 20,000, 50,000, you guys can collaborate because basically it's all about what can you guys get from each other? What can you guys do for each other? So it makes no sense in me being on 100K. Not that I would ever do this, but it doesn't make any sense for me being on 100K, reaching out to somebody that has 1 million subscribers and being like, please collaborate with me. Because it's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna benefit off my subscribers, but I'm not really gonna benefit. Do you understand? If someone has 1 million and someone has 100,000, who's really benefit? I'm gonna benefit because I'm gonna get more. Those people already know this person. Your followers probably already know this person because they're kind of big already, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I really hope that makes sense because it makes sense in my big old brain. Collaboration, collaboration, collaboration. Whether it's with makeup artists, whether it's with stylists, whether it's with other bloggers, whether it's photographers, collaborate on your level. Like, especially if you don't have the money to pay. Like, if they feel like they can get something out of you, they're more willing to work with you. So it's kind of a I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of thing, right? So it's all about collaboration. If you guys want to turn the comment section below into, guys, whoever wants to collaborate, message me. You guys are completely free to do that in the comment section below. Introduce yourself, get to know each other. I really think YouTube should be fun. I think there's a work aspect, there's a business aspect, but it should be fun. Like, I have fun creating content, and it's also a real blessing that I actually get paid also sometimes. When those YouTube checks wanna clear once a month, I don't even care. Like, I don't even look at my YouTube check, because for me personally, like I said in my other video, check and change, and I stand by what I said. I said what I said, check and change, okay? So if you want to be a successful influencer, it's all about knowing your niche, knowing your stuff, perfecting your craft, being consistent, knowing your value, knowing your worth, building a dedicated and honest audience, having patience, and building your empire. Build it, build your brand. Building a brand takes a long time, because you know what? It takes a long time to figure out what the hell your brand even is. And in order to shop your brand to other brands, you need to know what it is and you need to believe in it. So let's say I'm a makeup artist on YouTube and I want to work with Becca Cosmetics, work with Tarts, whatever. Dior invited me to a freaking event at the end of the month. Like, the fuck? Like, what? And me? Small me. If you want those brands to be attracted to you, build up your brand to be favorable. Brands work with people that they see fit. Sometimes it's not about the followers. Sometimes, like, does your brand and my brand match? So guys, I'm in a completely different setup. My camera keeps breaking. I have to like bash it for it to come on. I need to get that fixed. I need to buy a new ring light. But I wanted to come and make this video part 2 of why influencers are broke. And I will say, small influencers, you also need to know your value, because you're not going to be small for long. Believe in the process, believe in your journey, believe in yourself. If this is something that you want to do, believe in yourself, know that you're going to make it, and just get clued up. And celebrate my other video hitting 100k, and to also celebrate me almost hitting 100,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. I'm basically listening to your cries for me to start an influencer agency. Of course, it's still the beginning stage. I just want to know who would be interested. I want to see what we're working with. So make sure you fill out the form. It's going to be in my description box below. Let me know why I should choose you to be a part of my agency. And I hope this video was really helpful for you. Information on this hair will be next up. The video after that will be information on this face beat. Then I have a bunch of vlogs coming, and I also have some hair reviews, so stick with me. Then I'm going to have my sister on my channel talking about finances 101. So make sure you stick with me. Stay with me forever. Okay, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know whenever I post a video, you can be the first one to watch it. Also, for the very, very last thing, I have created a Patreon account. I still don't know how to use it, but it basically is a page where you're able to support your favorite YouTubers. I know a lot of you guys say I'm your favorite YouTuber. Well, let me see how many people are. You can give like $1 a month, give $5 a month, how much ever you feel like. If you watch a video of mine, you feel like this video actually helped you, sow into my ministry on Patreon. I'm hyped, okay, and I'm here to help you guys. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube. Okay, this is Breeny signing out.